Hello, my name is David Burroughs. To all the churches who are joining us for camp this summer, we want you to know that we're praying for you. We are watching you creatively reimagine how to be present in a world where we can't be physically with people. It is inspiring to see how you are finding new ways to minister to your communities, to the healthcare workers, to frontline suppliers, and to so many facing economic loss. Thank you for registering your students to come to Passport this summer, and for your patience as we, like so many, navigate a solution related to this pandemic. We have created multiple contingency plans with two main priorities in front of us. First, the safety of our campers, their families, and their communities. And secondly, the financial impact on Passport's future. We fully understand that these two factors are on the minds of everyone in the nation: how to keep people safe and how to keep people's jobs. The nature of the rolling surges of the virus make it impossible for us to know where the hotspots will be in the coming months. While much of the country may begin to reopen, it is not worth risking the lives of the families and communities who join us for camp from New York to Texas, from Kentucky to Georgia to Florida. The possibility that an asymptomatic student would unknowingly transmit the virus to someone else who goes home and infects a vulnerable member of their family is just too great a risk. On the advice of our youth and children's ministry advisory committees, and with the full support of Passport's board of directors, it is with deep sadness that I must say that Passport, for the first time in 27 years, will not host in-person camps this summer. Instead of 1 week of camp for your group, we are going to offer a season of Passport, which will span much of June and July and will be available to as many students as you would like to involve. We feel like it is the best, safest, and most hopeful solution for the summer. We will tell you more about the coming season of Passport in a minute. After the safety of your students, we know that the next question on your mind is, what about those deposits you paid back in October? The short answer is that those individual deposits have already been spent. They go to things like the research and development of our camp program, recruiting, interviewing, and hiring the amazing summer students who work for us, travel to meetings to secure ministry opportunities for our mission volunteers, and administrative infrastructure in our national office. We hope you won't be surprised to learn that the deposits you all pay in the fall are what carries us to the spring when summer registration fees are due. The deposits only account for 20% of our registration income, and that other 80% is now not going to be there, as no one will be paying to come to camp. Like you, our office is already working on ways to rethink the new, lean fiscal year. We know much of America is already struggling to put food on the table. And as ministry is at the core of Passport, we want to be as helpful as we can. Which is why I have asked our board of directors for permission to redesignate scholarship funds to allow us to refund deposits to your most needy families. A link for that process is included in your email. So what's next? Well, we're determined not to let this pandemic further rob us of community and connection. We also really want to offer your students something in return for those deposits. In the coming weeks, we will be rolling out something new. We are updating our theme from Be to Be Together. Group leaders will be receiving a calendar of Passport events and ideas offered by us, which you are free to pick and choose from. You can have one focused week of Passport, or you can spread it over multiple weeks. Not knowing when we can be together again, we want to offer you lots of flexibility in this plan. This resource will include specific daily devotions based on our theme, ways to connect across youth groups, an invitation to a virtual party, and a scaled-up variety show. We have a few other ideas that we are exploring as well. So thank you for your prayers for Passport in this unprecedented season for all of us. This will be my first summer without attending a camp since I was 20 years old. Please join me in praying for the 64 amazing college and seminary students who will now have to rethink their summer. My heart is heavy knowing that not coming to camp is just another in a long list of griefs for your students. But I am convinced that, like your churches, this transition to a virtual community is the only option. Thank you for your partnership in ministry with Passport over these past 27 years. You will remain in our prayers in the coming months. Blessings.
I'll take some time to rest in your love.